Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish back again this weekend with some more Might and Magic 7, and as prescribed by some of the those of you who were here last weekend, we have found the Master Assassin. Who says, you wish to become an assassin? Very well. I can provide the rogues among you the training necessary, but you must prove both your skill and your loyalty to me before I will invest time in you. My superiors inform me that a certain Lady Eleanor Carmine's life must end. She used to work for us, but has taken up residence in the Celestial Court with our enemies, and is providing them with information damaging to our cause. Silence her, and return with a trinket of hers to prove the job is done. So yeah, when I was a kid, that guy, the reason he was hard to find, it's one of the ones that confused me. This right here, when you ask someone about assassins, it says you can find him in the pit, and this town down here in the pit, like in a pit, which we now know is not the pit, he's here, so that's confusing. What do I have to say about Lady Carmine? You want to know about that traitor Carmine? Well, she used to work for the diplomatic corps until she went soft and signed up with the goody-two-shoes wizards. Now she walks the streets of Celeste freely, without a care in the world for the people she left behind. Something bad will happen to her soon, mark my words. Well, at least we know where she is, right? We may get to that in this video, but what we're going to prioritize is this book full of quests that we have, multiple pages of quests. We got to clear some of those out, and I definitely want to try and get Suroma and Zoltan their final promotions, for sure. But before we do anything else,
wanna go for a ride?
we have leveled up since the previous stream, and we have enough points that we can become Grandmasters of both air and water magic. And let's see, what a long round trip. But we want to do both of those because Grandmaster air magic isn't going to do much to oh yes, okay, here we go. It's not going to do much to change the fly spell, but the duration of the invisibility spell is going to go to an hour per level of skill, which is great. So, this guy. I bring you news from Harmondale. It seems members of the Mercenary Guild have found it quite the easy pickings and have begun looting the city and the castle there. So, yeah. Yeah, oh, is that our first peasant over there? Okay. So, yeah, one of our quests... And I wonder if it shows it as in here. I wasn't sure if it would show it as like a failed quest. But we were told to go and retrieve that tapestry last time, you may remember. And we were told that we had a month, but a glitch in the game actually only gives us like 2 weeks because it overlaps with that other quest, I think is what happened. And so, here's what's going to happen. Yeah. We're just going to kill all these guys. Because y'all deserve a little action. But, also very importantly, you see, we are the only villains here in Harmondale. And no one is going to strong-arm us and tell us what to do. Particularly not with our own kingdom. Can you even imagine? So yeah, the Mercenaries Guild is here. And they're not going to be here for long, because we're going to give them a big Harmondale welcome. These nobodies are going to learn exactly who's in charge, and they're going to regret the day that they tried to blackmail us. And then we're going to go to the Mercenaries Guild in Tatalia and we've got a few things to say to Niles Stanley, but we'll take our time with that. We'll get there.
Oh, please.
In the meantime, yeah, you remember when these guys were difficult? Remember when they were a threat? That was a long time ago. Oh, they're going to be sorry they broke in here. Because remember, we have a golem to help us fight.
Oh, please.
This is actually where the golem comes in really handy. This quest specifically, you'll never know if you don't take the wand at the beginning of the game. Because this only happens if you take that wand from Malwick. Otherwise, Stanley and the Mercenaries Guild, like, never do this. This never becomes a going concern. So you won't have any enemies in... There you go. Get them, Jack. Yeah, you won't have any enemies in the castle. We have a whole second level up here now, though. Check this out. Ah, yes. Look at these lovely runes.
Very weak.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Very weak.
On the other hand, let's see. Green, green, red, yellow. Let's do green, green, red, yellow. These stairs are so awkward to get up and down. Here we go. There we go. Just goes round in a circle. Now this is nice. This is like our actual treasury, which is really cool.
It won't hurt us now.
I bet you thought that you weren't going to see any more of the inside of Castle Harmondale like
It won't hurt
this.
us now.
I told you there would be another expansion.
Got it.
Boom. It's a lot of little treasure, as it often is,
It won't hurt us now.
but it adds up. And of course we spend an enormous amount of money on training, so this is
It
great,
won't hurt
really.
us now.
These stairways. Gonna go back down over here to the first floor. Those blank walls that didn't do anything earlier, well, now they finally do something, which is nice because I hated having them there. There's something blue in that room. Oh, out of our way. This is hilarious. Now see, our options were, we could make our allies very angry and turn everyone in Castle Gloaming hostile by either killing our way through a high-level area or turning invisible and sneaking through a high-level area. All for what? Because this loser, Niles Stanley, said so? And what was he gonna do about it if we said no? Send people to attack Harmondale. Oh my goodness. Man, he really is not great at threat assessment, is he? Oh, there we go. Hope that's not something I left lying from before.
Ow!
These guys are so little threat that we can actually fight them without using turn-based mode.
It barely hurts.
Ow.
Look at that. One hit, one kill. Goodness gracious. Mr. Stanley. You didn't even send anyone interesting to try and blackmail us, to try and extort us, to try and strong-arm us. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that. Jack's fine. Oh, we have so much more of our castle to explore. See, 2 birds, 1 stone. Right? Secret door with another sort of pseudo-treasury. Let's see. Red barrel. We'll give that one to Simone, I think. And this is going to be green and red. Let's give this one to Zoltan. Blue barrel, purple barrel. Blue, purple. He's slow. And another green barrel. Spell scroll. Did we drink all of the mysterious fluids? I think we did. Excellent. We have our own library now. Check this out, y'all. And look here. Not only do we have our own library, but and there's not much back here, but it's just cool that we have, you know, a sliding bookcase secret door. I love that. It's just great. Ooh. Okay. That made the Lich drunk. I don't know why or how it made the Lich drunk, but whatever. I'm happy it happened. We don't have a Debbie in this party, really. The closest we have is Suroma, so... that works. This red barrel... we'll give that one to her, too. Hilarious. You wouldn't think that, you know, someone with no internal organs and with immunity to body damage and conditions would be able to get drunk, but there you are. That is just fine.
Ow!
Oh, well, it's time for a drunken brawl, then.
Ow!
Oh, look at them running away. Y'all. You'd think that they were afraid of us. You'd think that they were having second thoughts, wouldn't you? I mean, almost, but surely that can't be right. They came here with a mission, didn't they? Like, they came here to intimidate us, to overpower and threaten us? Surely. Surely they're not running away now that, like, they actually have to fight us? That can't be it.
Ow! Ow!
I refuse to believe that that's what's happening. No, it must be something else. There's a spider. That's what it is.
Ow!
We'll give them the benefit of the doubt. He's actually taking damage. Tuvok is he's drunk and he's just throwing himself on their swords. Jack, report. Still ripped, sir. Fair enough. Carry on, as you were. Let's see if the shops have opened up. If they have, then we will know.
It's locked.
Still locked. Okay, so there is someone out here that we still have yet to kill. As God intended. Bold of you to assume that God had anything to do with that golem's creation. Tuvok built that goblin. Or that golem. And he knows what he likes.
Hello.
I am yours to command, master. Good, just checking. Yes, okay, we've still got yellow jewels, so that has to be it. Oh, they might be in the basement. So, you know, the results are that they wanted to put those spells behind certain paywalls, right? And so they made sure that, like, you know, invisibility... Ah, here we go. This is it. Is there anybody impressive here? No? Okay, well, in that case. They wanted to make certain that
Just a cut, but I need it
you
fixed.
couldn't just, you know, save up a bunch of money and then go to a store that was a little too high level for you in a place like Freehaven and get these game-changing spells like Fly that allowed you to access places you really shouldn't be able to go
Ow.
too early. They thought about that in advance with Invisibility when they crafted this new system where the spells are locked behind a training wall, so you can't even learn them unless you have the appropriate level skill
But I
training.
need it fixed.
And one of the spells that they put behind that wall was Town Portal,
That was too
which is a
easy.
master level spell. So in order to even learn it and use it,
Ow.
we have to have master level training.
Too easy.
Lloyd's Beacon is the Grandmaster level spell,
It's just
of course. And they made sure that because water magic is so powerful and so game-changing with spells like Town Portal and Lloyd's Beacon, that they arranged for the master level trainer to be somewhere quite difficult to get to so that you couldn't cheese that. So the Master of Water Magic is actually significantly harder to get to than the Grandmaster of Water Magic, whom they show you at the beginning of the game, basically to taunt you, I think. Oh, there's more of you.
Ow!
Sit down, losers.
Ow.
So the Master of Water Magic is actually in Nighon. Nighon is not the easiest place to get to. We have to go through Stone City to get there. You might recall that we actually had some dwarves talk to us about that, right?
Oh, yeah.
We had to kill a bunch of troglodytes down there. So that's where we're heading back to. And then we're going to go through the tunnels under Stone City. The tunnels that the warlocks dug in order to invade,
Please.
that caused the ground around Stone City to sink, which is why the Barrow Downs have that really weird geography. And there, we're going to find the Master of Water Magic. That will allow us to learn Town Portal. And then we'll be able to use Town Portal to come back, hopefully, and pick up Grand Master Water Magic very quickly, which will then allow us to learn Lloyd's Beacon. Now, the downside... Let's see, there's someone left down here because our jewels are still yellow. Ah, there we go. I wonder if this is how they got in. But, did you see that arrow just floating across the screen?
Please.
Oh, it's just you and us, buddy. There we go. I think that takes care of them. But we'll have to make at least 2 trips to Nighon because we will need to go back there to set a Lloyd's Beacon so that we can actually teleport back to Nighon in the future. So that we don't want to go, like, we want to visit Nighon for other quests. We'll have to for some, like, main story stuff, Thunderfist Mountain and all that. So we want to be able to go back and forth. But we can't do that with Town Portal right away. We're going to need Grandmaster training. And we don't want to go back and forth through the tunnels every single time that we need to jaunt over there. That's not going to happen. There we go. See, look at that. Mr. Stanley had no idea what he was dealing with. Loser. It's one of these, and I can never remember which one, but it's fine. There are only two choices. This is Merchant Grandmaster. Okay, so this is Air Magic Grandmaster. Gale. There we are. Now, skill level of 10, right? Let's just take care of that real quick. Boom. And to make sure we don't accidentally spend points that we're going to need for that stuff, there we go. Also, y'all wanted to make him a Master of Identify Item. We didn't quite get there last time. We'll do that now. And then these other points, we've got plenty of skills that we need to spend them on, like, you know, Master Staff. You know, we need to rank up Fire and Earth Magic, but honestly, I think I know what y'all want. Everyone else can wait for a moment. There we go. 8,000 gold.
Ow.
And now, boom. Duration 1 hour per point of skill. Lovely. Now this also means other cool stuff too, like, you know, Fly no longer has a spell point drain when it's active. Feather Fall has a faster recovery. Wizard Eye doesn't cost anything to cast. Now it's free. So, it's additional good stuff. It's just that what we really care about is invisibility. And here we go. Okay, we're going to head right back to Harmondale because that is currently the fastest way to Stone City. Even faster now that we can fly. Okay, now, this doesn't have any travel time, so what we're going to do... This still won't last very long, but I'll put it on anyway. Regeneration and stuff like that could be useful. We don't want to fight, but I want to already have them on if we need them. So I'm going to put Regeneration on. I'm not going to put on Heroism and Bless because they're not going to last very long anyway. They would wear off by the time that we got into a fight, probably. And we would just have to recast them anyhow. Okay, so here we go. This is the one that really matters, right? Boom. There we go, invisibility. See, look. 15-hour duration. Because, of course, do keep in mind that he also has the fairy ring on. Okay. Now.
Ew. What's that smell?
Zoltan just looks at her like she's saying something awful. Because you see a bunch of dwarves and then just, what's that smell? Okay, now, ironically here, these warlocks start out friendly. They and the dwarves are working together to kill all of these gogs and imps and things. Weird, I know. So, we're gonna head down this way. And we don't want to bump into any friendlies either. That's the big thing, is we actually have to avoid the dwarves and the warlocks as well in order to get through here. But we have plenty of time to zip around, to pick up all of this treasure, to pick up these bodies. We don't have to hurry because invisibility lasts all damn day now, which is great. We can let them do most of the fighting, see? Not a big deal. Is there anything good up here? And there are plenty of corners here where, because the dwarves and the warlocks are not hostile to us, we can go someplace and recast invisibility if need be. And there's some places in here that are difficult to get to without the jump spell, which of course would in fact break our invisibility, so we don't want to fool with that right now. But you can see too, like, honestly, this place is not a huge threat. We fought Gogs and Magogs, you know, before. Oh. Really? Okay. If you want to do this. I was trying to be nice about it.
What a scratch. Ow.
Anyway, we've killed these monsters before. They are not a big deal to us. Like, these guys are not a threat. There's just lots of them, and this place is kind of sprawling, so it's a little inconvenient. But it's not that big of a deal. Like, if we decided we wanted to help and, you know, come through here, we could. And that's why, like, at some point, we probably will. I just didn't want to drag the video out by, you know, cleaning out the tunnels when it's not 100% necessary. But you know what? If they're going to force our hand anyway. I just wanted to come through here, quietly pick up some treasure. Yeah, just wanted to travel. Just a nice day out with my friends.
Ow.
And y'all had to go and ruin it. Y'all had to decide that you needed for us to slow down and shoot your sorry selves full of arrows. See, and part of the main reason why it's kind of a crawl is because of the dwarves and the warlocks. Like, everybody's getting multiple turns, and so because you have factions that are fighting each other, they're not just shooting you, they are shooting one another. And that slows the process down, just like, you know, in any kind of combat. The more people that are involved. Goodness gracious. See, look, because, you know, we get to shoot 2 or 3 arrows, and then we have to wait while a bunch of dwarves and warlocks grunt and shoot their energy beams and whatever.
Ow. Ow. It barely hurts.
But thankfully, we are at a level of power, and we are at a point in the game when this is an annoyance for us rather than a threat, which is, that's great. Like, that is a good place to be. Oh, thank you, dwarf. Honestly, right now, I'm just kind of, like, I'm only even bothering because I'm trying to clear a spot where we can cast invisibility again. They don't want to play ball, that's fine. And you know what? I'm just shooting them full of arrows. We have a lich in the party. He has 325 spell points, y'all. What am I doing? What are you letting me do? There. Focusing a little too much on the might and not nearly enough on the magic. Let's change that. Let's make this less of a slog. Boom.
Ow. Ow.
Goodness gracious. That helps. You know, he has implosion too. I should check the damage on that. Let's see. So lightning bolt, 1 to 8 per point of skill and always hits. SP cost is 10. Implosion costs twice as much, but it deals a flat 10 plus an additional 1 to 10 points. So its minimum damage is much higher, maximum damage potentially higher. Excuse me, I'm trying to pick up that gold. Thank you. Just real quick. It looks right there like there's a secret door or something. There's not. Y'all losers are irritating me.
Tis but a scratch.
See, it's such a sprawling place. Oh yeah, actually, that's a good point. I should probably put Featherfall on, just because you never know. There, you can get a good look at the warlocks, who are insanely tall when you see them stand next to the dwarves. But whatever, right? We want to go... Is it this way? Oops. Well, there's an ore vein here. We don't want to miss that. Just in case, I'll save it. Hey, excellent. First try. If y'all would finish off this one damn demon. Show a little competence. Are you shooting it with firebolts? Is that why it's not doing anything?
We may have a problem with this one.
Yes. Oh my god, they're dealing fire damage. Hilarious. I was hoping that would create a green space, so to speak. Ah, excuse me, ma'am. But that's fine. Obviously, it's not required. Here we go. You can see from the increasing number of warlocks and how close they are together that we're getting closer to the Nighon-like side of things. This is even funnier when you're invisible, but I guess it's pretty funny when you're not invisible too, to just be like running around in the middle of all these fireballs going left, right, and sideways, and you just completely uncaring.
Let's get out of here.
Here we go. Okay. So, now. This is the doorway to Thunderfist Mountain. You can see, look here. Look at these tunnels. They go all over the place, on top of one another, wrapping around. Ugh. Now this is where I really want to be invisible. I'm actually going to clear a space so that we can recast. The tunnels themselves are not that bad. Thunderfist Mountain is the kind of place where, like, if we're going to go in there, even casually, we need to plan for it.
Ow!
That barely hurts.
With a name that intimidating, you know. There's some more over here. Oh my gosh. That's just a trap. Here we go. Ta-da! For some reason. And so now, remember, even though the warlocks tunneled in here, right, to invade, I guess the demons are just considered a bigger threat, and so the dwarves and the warlocks are, like, working together to fight them in the tunnels. Okay, so into Thunderfist Mountain. So yes,
Ew.
immediately.
What's that smell?
That smell is minotaurs. Okay, so this is where things get really serious. You can hear from the noises.
Ew.
Oop. And immediately, because Thunderfist Mountain is full of powerful enemies that we don't want to bump
I'll get
into.
some golden.
Now, Zoltan is not yet Grandmaster Identify Monster,
can't
but
help.
look. He can't even see how many hit points these things have. So, if at all possible, we want to avoid fighting here. There's going to be a lot of wall hugging. There's going to be a lot of running. And... wow, Torchlight wore off? Well, he's not as good at fire magic as he is at anything else, I suppose. Strangely enough. That's the way I want to go, though. Okay, well, we'll go back this way. Might be easier to get around here. Oh, yes. So there you go. There's the floating eyes, right? The return from Castle Darkmoor. They are even more horrible this time. But, as you might guess, they are still part of the warlock repertoire. Get past them. We're going to head out this way.
Let's
Here
get
we
out
go.
of here.
And we will have to come back to Thunderfist Mountain. You may remember that this is a dungeon we need to go into for a quest, right? Okay. There we go. We have arrived. Identify item expert. We need the master. Where is that? Okay, Bricata. Crud. If I'd thought about that, then while we were standing there getting air magic master, or grandmaster, I would have just gotten that too, because I talked about it and then put a rank in it. No harm done. We'll go back. Here's the alchemy master, Elizabeth Winterspoon. She's been mentioned several times. And I already did that. Fire Guild membership. Ah, losing the war. We overplayed our hand during the war and failed to win any territory on the mainland. Our allies, the Kregan, turned out to be very untrustworthy. People from Enroth call them devils. Now we know why. At just the moment when we needed them most, they turned and ran, leaving us to face the wrath of the armies of Arathia and Avli. Next time, we won't be so trusting. So yeah, a little bit of the story there for you. And that story, of course, is one that ties into Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Rocks everywhere. Let's see. Hey! Y'all, we have been getting so lucky with these shrines. So lucky. Lucky enough that I'm going to save, actually. There we go. So we're going to head over this way. We're going to find the actual town. See, you might have thought that getting through the tunnels in Thunderfist Mountain was nigh on impossible.
It'll be open soon.
Aha. But for real, though.
It's closed.
Paramount Guild of Fire. See, so there's a lot of stuff here we're going to want to come back for. Now, because this is like a quote-unquote evil area, everything here is open from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. just like it is over in Deja.
We can't rest here.
Sure. Yeah, that's it. Because we chose the path of dark. Listen, you can't criticize me. Y'all are just as bad. Disarm Trap Grandmaster, well, we will never need his help. There's the training. Dusk. Ah, he has a quest. My brother Haldar passed away last month. The family was sending his remains to be put to final rest. Something happened to those delivering the remains to me. They disappeared in Nighon and have not been heard from since. Wait, were you hearing from the well, there are necromancers in this game, never mind. I fear my brother's soul will never rest unless they are found. Please return Haldar to me if you find him. I will reward you well for this. Yeah, his body's lost in the tunnels, and we'll have to get that. Here we go. Water Magic Master. And listen. Listen. Maybe. But shut up. Shut up is the answer. Here we go. Okay, so now we are Water Magic Masters, which means, first things first, we have a copy of Enchant Item.
Another spell learned.
We're going to go ahead and learn that right away. Unfortunately, you don't have a copy of Town Portal. Ah, now see, I meant quite brilliantly to pick one up before we came here so that we could just Town Portal back. Yeah, I forgot to do that. So, that's okay. We'll just play Archimage, don't worry about it. Here we go. Okay, Tower of 20, Wall of 10, and we need either a Tower of 200 or resources to 500. This is our last game, y'all. This is it. We're about to win the tournament. Okay, let's see. Let's start there. We don't really have any great damaging cards. Oh, there we go. That fixes it. Come on. Okay. When you can't damage, boost your resource generators. Yup. See, you got it. Straight to the Shadow Realm. There we go. 30 damage. +1 magic. Excellent. You start with really low. Like, this one's actually pretty challenging. You start with low generators. You start with low wall, low tower, and all of the goals are really high. So it's kind of interesting, in fact. It's a neat setup, and it's one you don't really see anyplace else. So let's see if we can get through this real quick. If we don't draw any damaging cards, then this is going to be a tower game. Okay, we can't go below 1, so I'm going to play Strip Mine. There we go, because it can't reduce our quarry any further. There we go. Okay, generators are building up quite nicely. Oh, and he gave us a big hit, but he screwed himself on magic, which is totally fine. Go ahead and play that one while we have the gems to spare. Oh, that hurts him way worse than it hurts us. 2 damage, come on. Give me some more green cards, honestly. While his wall is low. Oh, that'll do. That's close enough. Ah, man, we have all red cards, but we only have 1 quarry. That's rough. Okay, there we go. Those blue cards, that's working for us, though. -1 enemy quarry. We'll save that. Okay, we'll hit his wall. Damage to enemy tower. Come on. Oh, really? Look at this. A full hand of nothing but red cards. Okay. Oh, see, that's what we need. That's what we need. Alright, we'll get there. There we go. There's some green cards. Oh, we've almost broken through. Hey, nice. That does nothing to us, but it screws him. You know I love that. Actually, our wall's doing okay right now. Ooh, look at this. -1 enemy quarry, -1 enemy quarry. Hey. I like that. Sheer tower +2 magic. That's -1 enemy quarry, though. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm gonna play this first. Oh, oh, you rat. Okay, well, there. Oh, there we go. His wall is... Oh, no. I had Spitzer and Encroaching Cloud backwards. Okay, well, still 7 damage is nothing to sneeze at. 20 damage. Oh, 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 oh. Yes, look at that. Oh, we're so close, y'all. We are so close. That's going to give us +1 quarry, which we badly need. Okay. I'm going to try and destroy their tower. Ooh, okay, 6 damage. That will still break through. We have nothing else to play. I'll have to discard otherwise, so I'm just going to play it. Oh man, look at us. This is rough. This is rough. I'm going to toss that. Okay, well. Boom. Okay, wall back to 0. Oof. Oof. Really? Of course. Okay. Okay. Alright. Sure, fine. Ooh, that's what we need. More quarry. Oh my gosh, did you see that? Ah, you rat bastard. We have... Okay, 10 damage to enemy. Boom. There we go. Bricks and gems. Tower. More magic. Excellent. This one wall and play again. Okay. There we go. I'm trying to save up for Dragon's Heart, and that's 24, so 5 damage. Oh, this is so tense because it's the last one. Oh, see, now I knew when I threw copying the tech away that he would get something that would give him a... Okay, well, that's how the game goes, though. It is what it is. Here we go. There. That gives us a nice big chunk of wall back. Crystal shield. We're drawing no green cards whatsoever. Oh, this is so rude. Oh, and he's pulling it way ahead of us in quarry. Okay, here we go. Bam! There's a green card for you. Take that, suffer. Gotta spend some of these red cards. Okay. That's only going to be 8 damage, but it's still 8 damage we didn't have. Nice. Oh man, look at this. Really pulling ahead, but we're ahead in resources because the opponent keeps spending them, so that's not that bad. That means that if we can keep their tower down, we can win through resources. So, no harm done. We'll probably win through gems. Okay, that's a respectable amount of wall. Reduce their beasts back down to nothing. Hit them again. Come on. See, oh, that's the card that we needed. Boom. Okay, 11 tower minus 6 wall, good enough. We got plenty of wall to spend right now. 11 tower. 3 damage to enemy tower. I don't want to take -1 to quarry, that's for sure. I don't want to give them +1 to theirs. There, we'll boost that. Ooh, +1. Excellent. I like that. Man, he's so far ahead of us in magic. We need a parity bad. All players magic -1. That hurts us worse than him. But also, we are ahead. That's a rough choice. I'm going to save that. Because he might catch up if his magic gets high enough. Okay, I don't want to do too much more of that because that's going to cost us turns on that. There, I'll just boost our wall. We're starting to get a hand saved up of crappy cards. Oh, you jerk. Oh my gosh. Yeah, something like that. But that's alright, because you know what? I believe in the heart of the cards. We're gonna get through this. Here we go. See, now I can get full effect from Corrosion Cloud. Tower enemy loses bricks. Okay, that's the reverse. But I'm gonna go ahead and do it, because we gotta play those damage cards when we got them. right? There we go. 7 damage. Come on. Let's break through there. Yes! That's what I wanted. He was so far ahead of us. Now it doesn't matter. Oh, and now he's below us. Okay, well that's fine. You do you, boo. +1 to all players' zoos? I think not. Everything we've got now is going to screw us in some fashion except this. Okay. Ooh, there we go. Break through his wall and -1 quarry. Excellent. Okay. Yeah. I'm just going to have to discard Earthquake. Nice. Okay, there we go. Now we're drawing no blue cards. Which is mostly okay. Because that just means that we can save up our blue stuff even faster. Hey, there we go. We're to the point now that we can play things like that and still turn a profit. More magic is more better. Enemy tower. Yeah, I think we're going to win by resources on this one. I'm pretty sure. And that is close enough that I might not do that. I think I'm going to discard Discord. Discard Discord. +6. We just need to make sure that their tower doesn't get too high to where it becomes a threat. And then we just have to sit tight, and we're almost there, folks. Almost there. Because gems is the only thing that they can compete in, and we are ahead of them and have more magic. So if we just don't spend our magic and hit our quarry again. It's alright. That's going to make it all the sweeter when we win. Yes. Alright. 7,200 gold. A sweet and cool 7,200 gold. But more importantly, folks, more importantly, 13 wins. There we go. So y'all never have to watch me play Archomage again.
It'll be open soon.
Oh, that's right, the shops. Alright, let's visit these houses real quick. Mind magic, meditation. Yeah, because this is a heavily wizard-based town, or like a spellcasting themed town, you can tell from these neat backgrounds, but also there's going to be a lot of, like, this is where some of the other trainers are. Bodybuilding Grandmaster. Or like, for example, ooh, +2 skill points. Look at that. Just forgot about that. Nice.
It's closed.
But where you have things, wizard-like skills, a lot of magic skills, and a lot of things like meditation, for example, the other trainers are going to be here, the second trainers for those experts. So yes, this is the promotion guy. We are technically great druids, right? Honorary great druids. So, foreign lords. How interesting. My familiar said she could smell the earth of the lands across the sea on you. My name is Toronwyn, leader of the warlocks of Nighon, though not king of Nighon. That title belongs to another. Pleased to meet you. Boom. Look at that, he's got so much to say that it had to change fonts. Becoming a warlock for some is a simple process, and for others it is nigh-on impossible. Zing. You need to find a familiar suited to your personality. The familiar will help to focus your magical abilities and sharpen your concentration. Sometimes a single familiar can be shared, other times not. The magical effects will not be noticed by anyone but a great druid, someone who is already attuned to nature. And now let me see what kind of familiar you will need. So he picks up an elaborately carved gem and peers at us through it and frowns. Well, The good news is that you all need the same familiar, and when you find it, you will be very powerful. The bad news is that you need to find a dragon familiar. You must find a dragon egg. Bring them back here, and I will hatch it and cast the familiar spell. The baby dragon will imprint to you all, and you to it. You may be able to find an egg in a dragon cave in the land of the giants. Where the mother, though. Yeah, thank you. The Learning Master. There's Dorothy Sinjak, see? A lot of wizard-related skills, knowledge-based, and so on. Visit... Oh, this is Silk. Okay, so we have come full circle. Listen. I don't have a response to that, and I don't need one. Let's wait a couple of hours here. And now we can visit the shops. And look, we're still invisible. That's such a good feeling, right?
Looking for something sharp?
Something sharp? Let's see. Do you have anything good? I have a couple of these iron core staves, but we don't really need those right now. Oh, on the other hand... Ta-da! Look, another upgrade for him finally. And it's even appropriate now that he's a lich. A wizard staff. Yes. A weird combination of wood, glass, and aluminum form the staff, while a crystalline skull tops it. The whole weapon is bound together with glue and strong enchantments to make one of the lightest, strongest staves in the world. Bam. And now it's ours, baby.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Excellent.
I can't fit anymore.
Well, that's okay. There.
Well, I can't do
Let's
everything.
see. We didn't pick up a whole lot.
There's no room.
Complain to somebody else. Is that the 13?
I don't
Okay.
know.
So it doesn't matter. Here we go. Now this, actually, this is an assassin's iron core staff, which adds +2 to this the disarm skill and 5 points of body damage. We may want to have her hang on to this because we have a lot of points to spend, and remember, if we get Grandmaster staff training, for which she is eligible, she can use it to stack with the unarmed skill. And we need dodging Grandmaster to wear leather armor. So in this pairing, dodging is the primary skill, but between these two, actually, if we have to choose between them, we probably want staff to go to Grandmaster first so that they can stack. So we can drop 4 ranks in that really quick, and then we'll grab that training, and she will have a cool weapon to use that's going to give her a bonus to her new disarm trap skill, which will be better than Zoltan's. And also,
I hope you like our selection.
poison damage as well. This is cool. I'm a fan of all of these backgrounds, like the wizard weapon shops. Oh, he spotted us. We've been spotted. Run. Run for it. Let's see if he's got anything good. Not really anything better than we have.
Thank you very much.
Our weapons remain sort of our weakest point. Okay. Boom. Okay, that's pretty much it, folks. We did what we came to do. Can head back over here. They're randomly shooting at the rocks.
Our enchantments are second to none.
Thank you, Laszlo. From this selection, I'm not believing you. +5 might and endurance. Ooh, regenerate spell points over time. I don't think anybody needs that who doesn't already have one, though.
We didn't need your business anyway.
Oh, are you talking to me?
We didn't need your business anyway. Okay, well, so here's what we're gonna do now. can see, we have a few more buildings to visit. We're gonna do that. See who's in here, what secrets they have for us. Asnog, this is the Dagger Master. And yes, see, this is what I was talking about earlier with Bill Lasker. Like, the Grand Master of the Dagger, Tonkin Fist, or Token Fist, is in Tidewater in Tatalia. But see, rumor has it the Master Thief in the depths of the Erothian sewers beneath the capital city of Stedwick can also instruct at this level. So this is the only skill for which there are 2 Grand Masters. That background is really cool. Bowmaster. Cardrick the Steady. I'm pretty sure his name is Cedric, actually. It's a lot of little typos in all of this. Big on air resistance around here. There's the Leather Magic Master, or Leather Magic, listen at me, Leather Armor. Unfortunately, Expert and... oh, can learn Master. Oh, actually, there we go. Well then in that case, while we're here, good. See, I knew I came over here totally intentionally for some reason. Okay, now Staff Expert. That is also Expert Staff. So Elsie Peterton, look, I've gone in here 4 times. Bricata Desert. There we go, that's the information we needed. Alright. Well, so let's recast invisibility. That's a lot of Hydras. But that's also a lot of gold. And I do love gold. Floor cash, floor cash. Doodly doo doo doo. Plenty of treasure. Excellent. Another lamp. Nice. Well, this certainly pays for our trip. Or I suppose I should say that the trip paid for itself. That's paid for all of the, like, master level training that we've gotten. And these treasure chests will go a long way towards doing the same. Don't blow it. There we go. Wow, that had crap in it. That also has crap in it. Wild. Maybe these will have something a little bit better. Let's find out. Not really.
Very weak.
It's really not, though.
Very weak.
You'll have to get rid of something first.
I don't want to get rid of anything. Wow, I'm surprised. There's just... in this high-level area, nothing good in these treasure chests. That might be because they definitely expect you to have fly at this point. Is this another interest? Oh, that's the maze. Yeah, we don't want to go in there just yet. We'll be back. Just heave ourselves over in this direction. Grab the obelisk. It's the other thing I wanted to look for while I was here. And then... ooh. Oh no. It's the edge of the map. Here we go. We will head back into Thunderfist Mountain. And it's time for us to go and learn Town Portal. Let's do this. Let's go wake Torrent up. I'm sure he won't mind. It's totally fine. Incidentally, what time is it? 10 p.m. Yeah, he should be awake, right? Let's make sure we've got our 10 ranks. We do. There we go. Water Magic Grandmaster. Boom. Excellent. Yes, good. Okay, we're going to spend the night at the inn here.
Enjoy your stay.
And then we're going to try and catch a ride to Arathia.
Traveling today?
Perfect. Look at this. Everything's lining up. I love it. Love it. Here we go. The moment you've all been waiting for. Saroma has been our token Archomage player, even though I think that Tuvok is carrying the deck in order to keep her away from her gambling addiction, keep it under control. We'll let her talk to her about the quest. Boom. Congratulations, you've become the Archomage champions. The prize is waiting in the chest right outside my house. Not to mention, of course, we also get a nice chunk of XP as well. Alright. Are y'all ready? Here we go. Look at this. A bunch of cash. First things first.
Very weak.
Okay, that's crap.
Very weak.
That's crap. There's gonna be
Very
some
weak.
crap in here, but
Very weak.
no harm done because... Look at this. So, our first artifact, I think, in this game. Now, we've got the Ghost Ring and the Fairy Ring. Those don't really count. And then there's the Medusa's Mirror, which is unique, but not really artifact-level power. These, though, the Forge Gauntlets. Plus 30 fire resistance, plus 15 might, plus 15 endurance, and they have the Dwarven property. Forge Gauntlets were created by Mekorig. That's Mekorig the Blind, who you may remember being mentioned in some of the item descriptions in Might and Magic 6 from that series, for his assistance to aid them in helping him. Extending the already amazing Dwarven might and endurance, the gauntlets also grant exceptional resistance to fire, necessary in a forge as hot as Mekorig's. Excellent.
Very weak.
Standard plate armor. The Elven Chainmail. Plus 30 AC, and it is of recovery, plus 15 speed, plus 15 accuracy, and Elven. Elven chainmail was more common before the wars against the humans and the goblins. Centuries of combat combined with the degradation of armor-smithing skills have reduced the number of sets of Elven chainmail to almost none. The effect of using lighter materials and custom designing the armor to only fit elves grants the wearer more freedom of movement, allowing faster, more accurate attacks.
You'll have to get rid of something first.
Oh, well, I think that we'll find room, don't worry. This is great. Stalt-laced ore. So, easy to enchant, as hard as obsidian. In the hands of a skilled craftsman, Stalt can make an incredibly powerful weapon, an amulet, a ring, armor, almost any other item. Y'all are going to have to decide what we're going to use this for, because we are here in Arathia, right? We might as well go ahead and drop this off. So do you want these to be weapons? Since we're kind of in that category, it's probably our weakest category. Armor, which we're pretty good on our armor overall. Or do you want to chance making them into accessories and hope that we get like a really good ring or amulet or maybe a neat helmet or cloak? You decide and let me know in the chat. Elfbane, a two-handed sword of shielding for goblins, of course, and it has the Elf Slayer property. This sword was created by the goblins for their chief at the time, Grogar. Unfortunately, the goblins lost the war, and Elfbane was also lost for quite some time. Enchanted to both slay elves and protect its wielder from arrows, Elfbane truly lives up to its name. A curious side effect of the enchantment renders the weapon unusable by all but a goblin, so only Tuvok could wield this, and of course he's a lich, no sword skill. No harm done, though. That's fine. We don't have any sword wielders at all, so that will go in Harmondale's treasury. And finally, Mind's Eye. 15 intellect, 15 personality, regenerate spell points, and humans only. Mind's Eye was created by McCorrig for the great druid Larette Wiseman. While enhancing both intellect and personality, Mind's Eye regenerates the wearer's mana and also provides head protection. Unfortunately, Mind's Eye will only fit on the head of a human. Because, you know, they have such, like, specifically shaped heads. So there you go. 4 whole artifacts. And this is definitely an upgrade because she just has +8 armor and nothing else. So, boom. However ridiculous it may look, it is definitely an upgrade. Alright. Now for her... Ooh, this Resplendent Chainmail of the Phoenix. Man. Oof. +30 fire resistance, regenerate HP, but this is so good, y'all.
There's
So
no
I
room.
think what we need to do... When?
Just little old me fixed it.
Thank you. When did that get broken? And yeah, we've gotten a couple of good weapons, so I'm willing to chance it. Because we have the Supreme Flail. That's probably the best weapon we have. This one was a huge boost when we got it. This is great, but it's not enchanted, although he can do that now. He does know the spell, and he is a Grandmaster of Water Magic, so hey. And then, of course, she's going to need a staff, either this one or another one, so... Weapons it is, then. +10 intellect and luck. That's fine. I think that suits him a little bit better. Likewise, this is disarm skill +12. That's a big deal, right? Okay, so... But... Only he can wear these. And they are much better overall. These... Those are going to go to Simone. Because right now she's using these. Regenerate spell points over time. I mean, she's not much of a spellcaster anyway. So I hate to throw those away. But she's going to become our new disarm expert. So we're keeping that for sure. And he has a ring. Yes. There we go. Regenerate spell points over time. But I can't remember whether or not the mana enchantment stacks. So this is still, since he's just wearing unenchanted silver mesh gauntlets, that's still an upgrade. And if they do stack, he'll regenerate spell points even faster. So that works for me if it works for y'all. Let's go see what kind of weapons this ore makes. We'll head right over here. Let's see, that's make item, make armor. See, I knew it was the first one. I went to the wrong end. Here we go, make weapon. Alright, let's roll the dice. Oof. Oof. Ah. 2 swings and 2 misses, honestly. Maybe at least they're magical.
Very weak.
Nah. Gross. Well, that is a good dagger. But nobody's using daggers. Oh, well. Well, that's okay. It was a gamble and it was free. Oh. Forgot we actually have a piece of Sirtal as well. Well. For all the good that it did us, right?
See anything you want?
There we go. Okay. That works out then. No harm done. Oh my goodness, that sound caching. Oh, and hey, look at this.
Too easy.
Hey. It regenerated just like the Barrow Downs. Because it's been so long since we've been here, the year has rolled over. Let's see, we want to go to the west. That building in the middle of nowhere. That means all the treasure chests and things will have regenerated as well. We can get the bounty on that skeleton when we go back to Arathia. The Paramount Guild of Water. Here we go. So first thing, we're going to buy a copy of Lloyd's Beacon, and we don't care how much it costs. Enchant item we have. There's Ice Blast. Oh, man. See? Dang it. I was really worried that that would be the case, that they wouldn't have Town Portal. They had 2 copies of enchant item instead. Oof. Big oof. Big oof.
That'll be useful. Another spell learned.
But we've got Lloyd's Beacon. That's what we came here to do. That's the main thing. So we can use that, not really in place of Town Portal, but I mean, like, it will help. Right? It's better than nothing for sure. What we're going to have to do, I think, is probably... We're going to have to go back to the Master Guild of Water, or the... That's not what it's called, but you know what I mean. The Master Level Guild of Water. And we'll see if they have it. But this is the only place that we could get Lloyd's Beacon, so... Alright, there's the Temple of the Sun. Let's go back over here where it's green. Just so they won't bother us. Okay, we've got Wizard Eye on. Bless. We're gonna do Featherfall. We're gonna do Heroism. We're gonna do Stone Skin. She needs more spells. Hammer Hands. There we go. Let's see. Earth Resistance we probably don't need. Air Resistance we might. And probably Fire Resistance, I think, because the Priests of the Sun, like, that's what they're going to be using as fire magic, I'm pretty sure. One more regeneration. There we go. Now we're going to be killing everything here in the Temple of the Sun, so there's not really, like, a whole lot of point in going in with invisibility. So check it out. Love this temple. I love that design. Overgrown and weather-beaten, the Grand Temple of the Sun has seen better days, but it appears someone is still taking care of the place. Well, that won't last long.
Ew. What's that smell?
It's the smell of good. Ugh. Now is a great time to come in here and fight all of these, like, clerics and acolytes of the sun too, because like, this isn't true of the whole party, obviously, but at least Tuvok is completely immune to mind and body damage, and since these are clerics, like, they're mostly going to be using divine magic, right? Actually, we'll just use lightning bolt.
Ow!
So you can hear them in the background, like people shooting, like flying fist. Yeah, that's not going to help them against a lich. Oh, I meant to pick up that axe, my bad. I do appreciate how the clerics die. They just turn into light and just kind of evaporate.
Tis but a scratch.
Damn it, Zoltan.
Sorry.
Huh. Very weak. Huh. Very weak.
Well, hey, though. You know what? Actually, stuff like this, we can now start keeping it. And we can cast enchant item on it. Let's see. This is a yellow barrel. Yellow barrel again. This is a blue barrel. We'll give that to her. Oh, there you are. See, I knew there was one left. Let's take out the small fry first. Easy peasy. They're all small fry as far as we're concerned. I see you back there. Haha. Yeah, the masks are something else, right?
Oh, please.
The Temple of the Sun is super extra. Zoltan.
Ow!
Sorry.
Hey, look here, though. That's one of those statuettes we need for a certain quest. Okay, let's see. Red, red, purple, purple. Alright, well. Purple, purple, red, red. Double doors, I love it. Oh. Goodbye, monk. We hardly knew ye, and didn't care. They actually have faces in this one. See, in Might and Magic 6, they were just faceless. Oh, look at this horrible chimera.
Tis but a scratch.
Oh.
Tis but a scratch.
Y'all. It's so satisfying to come into this dungeon and just destroy. There we go. This won't take long.
It's just a cut, but I need it fixed.
Now see, did you know when you picked the Path of Darkness, did you suspect that we would be, you know, desecrating a lot of churches? Let's see. Blue. Give that to her. Purple. And these are going to be yellow and blue. We'll give her a blue one. There we go. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Boom. Lord, don't commit me to that. Let's see. Orange barrel. Honestly, we should give that to Zoltan. Oh, come on. Maybe he'll be smart enough not to screw up this chest.
Ow!
Nope.
Sorry.
You know what? I'm not going to belabor the point. You're doing the best you can with what you have. It's fine. We all recognize that you're trying. It's just, you know, sometimes you have to acknowledge that, you know, some people are better at certain things than you are, and that's okay. So Simone is going to take over soon. Don't worry about it. Just, God, please don't worry about it. Okay. Back up this way. Back out into the main area. Haha. Gonna grab this helmet. And as the cleric, haha. Even though Simone got the little shiny thing, Saroma's the one who really needed to do it, make it happen. Ooh, fireball trap. Oh my goodness, look at this. So many targets in one place.
Ow!
Well, two can play at this game. But we play better in melee.
Ow! Cut, but I need it fixed.
Here we go. We brought a little divine magic of our own.
Scratch.
Simone has enough hit points that, When Seroma casts Shared Life, it heals the entire rest of the party. I love that. Oh my goodness, I love that so much. Look at that. It fills everybody else up to full. Zoltan almost to full. Because she has 355 hit points. That's more than Tuvok has spell points, y'all. I see you over there. Come on. Your shiny purple buffs can't help you now. Ooh, a master. This is what Simone could have been.
Cut. But I need help.
Honestly, her class may be ninja, but I think she's still the master. How many more of you are there?
Got him.
Got him. Got him. Over here. There we go. It's a secret door. Now to open this other door, we hit this button.
Please.
There we go. These on the side don't really actually remember what they do. Not really 100% of what they do. Let's see. Blue barrel. Yellow barrel. Let's see. Blue barrel again. Green barrel. Okay, yeah, it's not that great.
Ow.
Barely. Sorry.
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know you don't. It's fine. All right. Let's double check this message scroll. Journal entry 23rd of April. You think that perhaps this is related to, like, those other Priest of the Sun or Traveling Monk of the Sun messages that we found before. Remember, we found one in the Barrow Downs, right? We found a couple elsewhere. Let's see. April 1058, may the sun light my path and guide me this day. We received word today that the Temple of the Moon has dispatched an armed force to Nighon. It has been decided that I will lead some of my brothers in an attempt to stop whatever vile deed they plan. May the sun shine upon us and end this war as soon as possible. The battles in the north have sundered the plains of Bracada. If we continue with this war, we may destroy the very land we are trying to save. Well, unfortunately for the good guys, they flubbed the dub.
Ow.
And now, it's time for us to head back. We are going to return to Deja. And Seroma is going to receive her final evil job promotion. Well, this has been a productive stream. I feel pretty good about our results. We didn't get the town portal spell, but that just gives us a goal for next time. We'll just check the other water guild, no harm done, and it'll be a treat when we find it. Then we will be very mobile. And so I want to thank y'all for being with me this time. If you're not already subscribed, definitely do that here and on YouTube when I upload this. Give these videos a like, all that kind of stuff, the usual social media. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Pillow Fort and Facebook, that kind of thing. Priest of Dark. Your bravery has advanced our faith tremendously, priest. It's with pleasure that I can hereby promote all priests to priests of the dark, and all honorary priests to honorary priests of the dark. Thank you so much for your help. Boom. Oh, look at that. That sweet jump in HP and SP. And now she can learn dark magic. Not to mention, oh my goodness, we have so much more training to do. 5 more whole levels. When we go to the pit to learn dark magic, I'm going to have to pump more points into that. Goodness gracious. And of course, we've got to spend these points as well. That's going to be a lot. That'll be an adventure in and of itself. Oh, yeah. And we picked this up, too. Very rare. Increases the effect of all light spells. This sun cloak signifies the highest rank attainable by a priest of the sun. No more than 9 of these cloaks were ever made. 1 for each member of the High Council of the Sun. Well, now there's only 8, because we've got one of them. Didn't help them, and it won't help us either, because no one in this party is going to use light magic, but at least it won't help the good guys as long as we have it, right? Which is kind of the point of being a villain. So, fellow villains, thanks for joining me, as always. I hope you had a good time, and I hope I see you here again for more Might and Magic 7 next Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is New York and Miami time here in the U.S. And, as always, thanks for playing.